Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of the Red Bull Project with me, Ringo with 71 Gaming. You had your Brucey bonus last night. You got to play your cards right today, and we have got to play our cards right in this match against Austria Vienna. This is the European playoff place. So cash strapped SV Ried, home advantage gives them the edge and much be a close encounter against Austria Vienna. They know a win would set up a clash with Sturm Graz in the European playoff final. SV Ried need to progress beyond the current stage to be in with a shout of hitting their minimum target for the season. Sturm Graz obviously within the championship group. We've not played any since yesterday's video. I literally got home from work and sat down, advanced to this date, and we will be playing this game as a live stream, potentially playing the Sturm Graz game too. One of the biggest issues we've got is that we are missing Konstantin Reiner. He has got a torn hip flexor, I believe it was, or a torn abdominal muscle. It's one of the two. That happened right at the end of the last episode, just before we settled it down for the night. So it's going to be a bit of a a patch job, I think. I think Labajic should probably have to play in the centre of defence. We could even potentially play Seewald as the left wide centre back and either Prokop or Bajic as the left wing back. Failing that, we could even play one of the youth kids in Tino Philip. He can play left wing back. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm not quite sure on how we're going to approach this game. The main issue we've got going into this game is that because it was 2 days between our previous game and this European game, we basically had to wait until the final standings happened between like Vienna and whatnot. So it's just a couple of signings going out there. We couldn't really like set ourselves up for the match. We did lose to Sport Bosnia Klagenfurt. I was okay with just simming those games. I just let my assistant manager do them. We'd already, secured our place in the Bundesliga for the next season. This is obviously a bonus, but you can see here, Seewald is fully fit. Ante Bajic cannot play. The issues we've got going into it. There's a few tweaks needed. They want us to work the ball into the box. I'm not going to do that. I think we definitely need to press Rusek and Luis Felipe. So they're thinking Prokop as a wide centre back. Man's 5'7". Absolutely not. So Labajic is going to go there. He can go as the cover. Do we want him as cover? Is he quick? 14 pace, 13 acceleration. I'm happy with that. Hoffman being out on the left. Could even potentially put Labajic on the left. Well, Labajic on the left. And let's put Lawrence through the middle because Lawrence is quicker. Seewald, this is going to have to be Brandinger. Brandinger, he's solid enough. 29 years of age. Yeah, you can see there's a few players missing. Is this a good partnership? I just want to see how good this partnership is. That's not what you see it, is it? Yeah, don't worry, Matt. You've only done 2 YouTube saves. Just the 2. Moron. I know, and I believe it's if you click into here, yeah, partnerships. So he's got a fairly decent partnership with Kurdingsdorfer, who obviously plays as the advanced forward. I may change him into a complete forward on support. So he'll drop into the space, look to take long shots, take more risks, dribble a bit more. Yeah, let's let him drop into the space. We're going to change Stosic back up to a centre midfield on attack, get him a bit more involved in the play. And high defensive line, yeah. Let's go with that. So a game we can win. We've beaten Austria Vienna plenty of times since we've been here. I think 3 times in the past 3 games we've beaten them. They're not an amazing team on it, really, really struggling. We've obviously managed to poach one of their players off them as well, which would suggest that they're not great at the minute. I just hope that he doesn't play. That's going to be the most FM thing ever, isn't it? If Jakubovic plays, which he is. We've gone to a 4-4-2 DM wide. Pump fists, giving us worthy display. What's my opposition instructions looking like? A few fitness issues. We're just going to have to push through them. We're going to press Felipe and show him onto his weaker foot. We're going to press both of these. It's got the most red cards. Let's wind them up. Let's really wind them up, and let's press them and show them onto their weaker foot. Get ourselves in the tunnel. Where do we need to improve? We need to stretch ourselves a bit more, make the small improvements. Credit to the players. Take positivity. So yeah, 2 losses. I mean, probably not the best form going into it. We definitely have enough about us to get one over on them and then set us up with a tie with strong grats. But again, like they said in the press conference there, the first goal is very vital in this. And we do need our most important players. Offenbacher, Königsdorfer, Reichel. I'm not liking Lebajic getting pressed off the ball within 45 seconds, but it's something that we'll just have to keep an eye on. Yeah, we've got a bit about us. We are better than them as a unit, I want to say. But I think they've just got more individual quality. And that's something I'm a little bit concerned about, I'm not going to lie. So we're approaching the 15-minute mark and nothing's really happened. We're just going to encourage them. And I think because we have got more of the ball, we can be a little bit more risky. So if we go more positive, and I think in turn will make us fairly wide, yeah. And we'll see if that pays dividends. Benitez is having a good game, which is quite encouraging to see. Wingbacks getting involved, so hopefully something comes off. We've got a corner. We do score a few offset pieces, and that's easily headed away as far as Anderson. It's going to go to Fridikas. Anderson again. Good pressure from Luca Reichel. He'll run all day, Luca Reichel. My boy. Königsdorfer needs to be put a little bit further up the pitch again. I feel like they're just trying to stretch us a bit. That's awful. That's an awful decision. Oh, Stosic! He's buried it! Nicholas Stosic! That's brilliant. They were absolutely trying to stretch us, pull us out of position. You can see Königsdorfer covered in. Stosic goes, thank you very much, Leithard, and he's just absolutely bags it. That's his first goal since we've been manager. That's his first goal for us. It's his second of the season, and it is shocking from Leithard. Do you know what I'm going to do? I think we need to play on that. If that's the type of thing Leithard's going to do, we need to really play on that. 12 composure. Tackle him hard, trigger the press, and show him onto his weaker foot. I think we can get at him. I may even tell Königsdorfer to stick to him and tightly mark him. Are we going to do that? We're going to do that. Anyway, we've got a highlight in Jamie Lawrence. Here's Lebajic. Offenbacher, Königsdorfer! Oh, he's offside anyway. And that's where you see the issue with his composure. I mentioned it in the last video. He loses his head in front of goal far too often for me. Far too often. Ljubic is having a great game as a wide centre-back. You can see, just really quickly, you can see Königsdorfer is literally sat on Leithard now, which is fine by me because Reichel will run all day. Away by Jamie Lawrence. Luca Reichel through to Königsdorf, who's in behind. Oh! He was sat on the defender. He got himself on. Oh, this team. Sometimes in FM, it's the ones that you don't set out to manage that is brilliant by Reichel. And that by Königsdorf. There's 4 players, there's the goalkeeper and 3 defenders closing him down, and he keeps his head before placing it in the top corner. This is a finish and a half, you know. He's well onside. What Leitard's doing, I don't know. That's sublime, you know. That's a sublime bit of football from Königsdorfer. And Vien builds up with the throw in now. Slewy to Baumgartner. Jakubovic. Fridikas. Rusek, that is a brilliant ball. Oh, and it's brilliant defending by Sievald. I think we might need to manage the game a little bit more, and maybe we can keep it balanced in terms of taking the risks, but I might drop the press. We're 2-0 up. We've had the better of the game. Maybe just try and control it a bit more. We need to manage the fitness of Sievald, Stosic, Benitez. There's a few of them who are flagging a little bit. So I think the high press is probably not the best thing to do. But obviously that's the... Königsdorf has won it again. That Leitard, he's having a shocking game. Oh, Königsdorf. Yeah, we need to manage. I mean, there's a few challenges flying in. They're not really... Luis Felipe, former Leifering man who's been forced wide. Rusek. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to manage this, you know. They're doing exactly what I was thinking they were doing before we scored, and it's they're pulling us out. They're trying to use the fact that we press high, and they're just slowing their tempo down a little bit. It's cost them a goal because obviously Königsdorfer was able to nick the ball back. But yeah, we need to slow the pace down, and we need to drop the press. So if we just go to a standard tempo, out of possession, and get stuck in off. There's a few fitness issues off the bat here. I think we bring Bierwagen in as... Yeah, let's keep him as a centre midfielder on attack for now. Let's just see how he gets on. We can obviously change the formation up. We can go to the pot of plants if need be. We can go to the pirate ship, as Throwing Copper graciously put in the Discord earlier on. We've got the options to change the formation around. We just need to be a little bit more reserved, I think. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with the tactical changes. It might be a case that we need to change a few roles up as well, but we'll just let it run out for a little bit. They get a goal kick from the off. Sievald. Reichel. Ubich. Offenberg. Reichel. Oh, what a ball. Oh, it's lovely play. And Bierwagen knocks it over the crossbar. That went out the stadium, didn't it? He's absolutely knocked it out of the arena. Go backwards, that's it. Build back. Build from the back. That's what we like to see. Completely forgot Brandon was on the pitch. Sievald, can he deliver? He can, you know, Luca Reichel! Oh, so close. Another goal kick. They're knocking a few long, but we seem to be winning every single one as it comes down. That's poor. It's won back by Benitez, though. Can he do? Ale Benitez swings it across. Königsdorfer, is it going to count? They're going to take a look at it. It's given. It's been given. Oh, this team. It's tight, you know. That's a header and a half, but it's tight. Can we see the replay with the lines? I mean, I don't know about that. I do not know about that. I think he's off, you know. I think now's the time to game manage. I think Seaval comes off and Prokop comes on. Everyone else is sort of okay, apart from Luca Reichel, who's a bit shattered. Let's bring Bearmeister on. Purely because Königsdorfer is playing well and he's on a hat trick. We'll let that slide and bring Bearmeister on. But again, I think just slowing it down was probably the right thing to do because it sort of beat what they were trying to do, which was pull us out, pull us out on the press, and we're sort of just sat in now. So they're going to have to do something good like that to score a goal. He's offside. The flag is up on the far side. Riding our luck there, but yeah, Jamie Lawrence steps it. Good defending by Jamie Lawrence. Just keeps himself. Yeah, good defending. We look to build again with Offenbacher through for Königsdorfer, who's in behind, and it's a good save by Salinger. Tips it over the crossbar. Offenbacher's corner, ahead of the way. There's no one in green going anywhere near it. Jakupovic. Into him, yes, Hoffman. I love a cynical foul on the halfway line. I love it. Man City are the masters of that. Absolutely love it. Rusek, who's already scored one banger, intercepted by Bierwagen. He finds Bearmeister. Prokop, Offenbacher. That's good football. A smarter player slips Königsdorfer in there because there was definitely the pass on. We don't have one more sub to make. This is how we see the game out. Yeah, there's not really anyone else on the bench who can make much of a difference there either. So yeah, we'll see it out with this. See how we get on. And they look to counter us off a corner again with Ingolstadt. Anderson. Intercepted. Brandon Hoffman. He's got to be careful with it. Nice and smart. Just retaining a bit of possession, a bit of control of the game. Benitez now. He's got Bierwagen back with him. He's gone back to Hoffman. Into Offenbacher. Head of the way. Leitard. Again, he's having such a poor game. What a ball! Bierwagen! Oh! Could do with a beer right now. Bloody hell. I love when you come home after a long, stressful day at work and play a nice, stressful game of Football Manager. Got a throw in now. Hammond. Grigic. Rusek has gone for it again. He doesn't mind an effort, Rusek, does he? He's not afraid to pop one from distance. Randigler to Hoffman. Just got to not panic. We've just got to be calm. We're better on the ball. With a better outfit. That is a good ball again. Looks like they've dropped Baumgartner into their defence now to try and deal with Königsdorfer. Is Leitner still on the pitch? No, he's not. They've took him off. Leitard's at an absolute shocker. We'll change that up. We'll let Königsdorfer have his day. He's been tremendous. So have you, Lubic. You have been superb. He's one of them players that I didn't think would be as good as he has been, but he provides. Oh, come on. He provides good enough cover in two positions. Friedrichs puts it wide. Silly mistake there by Hoffman. Senior player making a pass like that. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the game. I say that they've got a highlight with 4 minutes left of the game as Anderson goes down the flank. Jakupovic, Baumgartner, Rusek. Jakupovic does well. Hammond has scored. I'm getting FM'd, aren't I? I'm getting fucking FM'd. Just slowed the tempo down again. We're going to keep the mentality as positive. Just want to keep the ball. And it looks like we're going to get away with it. Smashed away. Königsdorfer knocks it on. This has got to be the end of the game, ref. Get rid. It has to be the end of the game. Jesus Christ. Radlinger, just smash it, mate. Smash it. Smash it. End it. It's a result. At the end of the day, we got what we wanted. We got that result. Squeaky bum time towards the end. We are in the European playoff finals. This team, I am shocked at how well this is going so far. I really am. It's just that it's one of them. We've just sort of picked up. We've got 2 days to play. 2 days. Are you shitting me? Two days between that one. Oh my god. We're just going to have to rest everyone. We've not really got a choice. Why can't... Oh, we can't rest Reiner. Unbelievable. Give them a day's rest in between the game. Oh my god. We were thinking about managing the game and talking about fitness issues after half time in that match. Never mind after the bloody game in 2 days' time. You can see what the suggested lineup is for this game, and it's not pretty looking. They're telling us to play Gultbauer at wide centre back. Lucas Gultbauer, I believe, is our backup goalkeeper, and they want us to play him wide centre half. I mean, physically, you could do it. Unbelievable. They're delighted. Oh, delighted, are we? The players are fucking knackered, mate. And then we've got 2 days' time. Actually, it's not 2 days' time. It's 1 day's rest. Are we playing FIFA career mode? Heavens to fucking Betsy. So just looking at the rules for the European place final. 7 subs, yeah, it's pretty standard. I can't see if there's away goals in it or anything along there. So the winner of the Tipico Bundesliga European places. Not entirely sure. I'm assuming it's going to be Conference League. Assuming it's going to be Conference League. I can only imagine it's Conference League. It can't be anything more. It's just popped up about loan renewals. I am absolutely 100% wanting to keep all of these guys on. I'm thinking these may probably ask for a fee for Lawrence now. Shock. He's performing so well. Probably similar to Benitez. How much are they wanting? I mean, that's not bad. Let's see if they accept that. And then we've already looked at Reichel. We know his is just extortionate. We're probably not going to be able to afford to get them all in on loan. 10 milli's worth. Jesus. We're not going to be able to afford Königsdorfer. I kind of knew that. Although getting into Europe might help us. Oh, the state of the squad's going to be horrendous, isn't it? Get it. Yes, tighter marking. I mean, we got away with that fitness wise, you know. I think we've got away with this fitness wise. It's telling us not to get stuck in. I'll stick with that. What they're saying. We'll try with the press for now, and then if things start going a little bit weary, start getting a bit tired, we'll do what we did in the last match and drop the press. See how we get on from there. But big game away to Stungrat. A team who normally flirt with Europe. I'm quite shocked that they didn't get it this season. They must have been having a bit of a bad year on it. And maybe it's got to that stage where, you know, you do get at the odd time where teams who are normally very, very good start dropping off inexplicably. And I'm not too sure why. I've got a feeling it might be something to do with that. Have a little look at the opposition instructions, what they think they're going to play. What does our assistant think? He thinks we should just press Andrade. I think we should press DeMarco. I think we should wind up Aiwu. Again, trigger the press on him. Show him onto his weaker foot. And pressure Boa too. I mean, if you look at their average ratings, they're not the best. They are literally average. So hopefully we can get the better of them. The game is underway. Probably the biggest game we've had in the series so far. A chance of us to take a lead into a... Fuck me. Jamie Lawrence missed that as well. 6'6", Jamie Lawrence has missed the header. Good header away by Hoffman. We just need to not play the occasion. We just need to play the game. The problem is we've not come up against Strumgrats, so I don't know what to expect from them. But again, I am a firm believer. That's not a bad ball. Who's walked away from that? Fuck off, Stosic, you twat. A firm believer, as I was saying, in just playing your own game and don't worry too much about the opposition. Good tackle. And again, away. Yes, good. Yeah, play your own game. Don't necessarily worry too much about what the opposition are doing. Lovely ball. Königsdorf around him. Yes! Get in! Get in! That's exactly what I'm talking about. Play your own game. This is our game to a T. Nice football. Lovely layoff. One through ball. Königsdorf is in. Training him to go around the goalkeeper has been so beneficial. I think Dortmund should give me a fucking knighthood because that kid's going to be special once he's got that trait locked in. Build again. It's a quick ball out to Seavald. He's not going to get his cross in. Off and back at Jubic. Good delivery to Stosic. And it's a header, which is easily held by Sieberhandel. What a great name for a goalkeeper. Win it back. Oh, we should have been quicker into that press. Sankaria, good save. I don't want to drop the line. I feel like that's going to encourage the pressure. Are we in tighter marking? We are in tighter marking. Yeah, I think the worst thing we can do, because they are, if we have a little look, they're better in possession. I don't want to invite the pressure onto us as much as it would do if we dropped the line. We just need to keep an eye on Zakaria. We've already said press him. I think we want to probably mark him up as well. Oh, no, we haven't said press him. Yeah, let's mark him tightly as well. Hopefully Brandoner just sort of drops in on him and sits on him. But I don't want him being pulled out of position because him holding that midfield down is integral to us getting players forward. Particularly, let's Stosic go forward. You know, let's Reichel, Königsdorfer, and Benitez and Siebald sort of do their thing. But if it stems the tide, I'm happy with them doing it. Hoffman's free kick. It's just given away. He needs to calm down. He needs to calm down. He's trying too much. You can have a red face all you want, mate. He's trying too much. There was just a short pass on there next to Lawrence, but instead he's pumped it long, give it away, and the guy who we were talking about, who's causing us the most problems, has gone and scored from 30 odd yards. So that's it's an individual mistake, really. Got a throw in now at Benitez. Brandon is delivery, Reichel. Oh my goodness, what a header! Oh, Luca Reichel! That is a bullet header. Benitez back to Brandon and he whips it in. That is superb. Calm as you like from Luca Reichel. The boy, the absolute boy at this save. I want him to go to whatever club we manage. I really do. You'll notice just coming into half time how much more of the ball we're starting to get. It's game management and it's fitness management and it's whatnot, and it's a hard thing to. I don't know what we want to do. I don't know how we want to play it. I think Stosic is going to have to go a bit more conservative, and I think we're just going to have to ask Benitez and Ljubic just to see it out, really. Play without any pressure. It's exactly, totally agree. We need to, if we slow the tempo down, stay balanced, we change Stosic to. Let's just change it to a support midfielder. Let's just get it, we'll let him get up and down. Benitez, everyone's playing well apart from Stosic. That's fine. If absolute need be, we can fully plug the centre of the pitch and bring another CDM on to sit with Brandon and just have Offenbacher as the lone centre mid spraying balls forward. I thought Reichel was going to get his noggin on that. That's an absolute last resort. It's not the type of football we want to play, and we do have another leg after this, so I don't want to, shut up shop too quickly. Hoffman again. Has he learned from his mistakes? He has. Stosic, Königsdorfer, good ball out to Sievald. Can you get your cross in? Offenbacher can. Reichel. Sievald, Offenbacher. Just dink it in, mate. Just dink it in there now. Dink it in. It was the right idea. Luca Reichel have made the run off the back of the defender. Liking this possession. Sievald, he's got people in the middle. One of them's Königsdorfer, and it's a good save by Siebenhandel. Good football by SV Ried. Here's Goiginger, Stankovic. Jamie Lawrence mistimes his header again. Squeaky bum time. I've seen enough of Stosic to know he's not going to perform any better than he is doing now. I feel like he says he's motivated and he's playing okay, but he's really not. I think in this instance, Weidenmeister's probably, Weisemeyer is probably the way to go. And tell him centre midfield defend, I think. I think centre midfield defend is the way to go with him. And hopefully he just helps curtail their possession. Just need them to sit. You win the ball back. You play a nice simple pass off to Offenbacher and let it happen. Let our quarterback pick them passes out. So there's one more change to be made. You can see the defence and whatnot are flagging slightly. I'm going to go bit of a curveball. I'm going to plug that midfield even more. We're going to bring Königsdorfer off. We're going to stick a midfielder in there. And we're going to have that as Bierwagen. And Bierwagen is going to play as a centre midfield on attack, just so he can help support those moves. Webermeister, we don't want him to do that. We do, however, want Bierwagen to take more risks. If he can break from deep and help Reichel gain a chance on goal, it's probably the right substitution. I'm just a bit worried about the defence. I'm not going to lie to you. Game's chatting more. I actually think I can make more, but they're playing well. They're knackered, but they're playing well. So I don't want to change it. We do have a corner as well, which is interesting. Offenbacher's delivery and Hoffman! Get in, son! I've knocked me bloody Jacob. Oh, my missus can't moan. I watched there today. Sidebar. Cooking our dinner in the kitchen. What a header. Takes the lid off a jar of curry and proceeds to shake the jar of curry. Problem being, it was in the kitchen, that's fine. Problem being, the door to the living room is open and we've got grey carpet. So, yeah, you can sort of see what happened there. We're 3-1 off the boys. It could be 4. It's Offenbacher. It's off the crossbar. SV Ried. The save I never knew I needed. These boys. These men. Hoffman. Got such a tendency to do something stupid. Oh, Hoffman. Please say it's a dive. Fuck's sake, Hoffman. It's a very stupid thing to do. And again, it's He's at the crossbar! Oh no! Oh. You take fewer risks. Thank you. Holy Moses. Get rid. Away. Seewald. Oh my God. Oh my God. Winding it right down. We have got 5 minutes remaining. Maximilian Hoffman. Jesus Christ. He nearly went hero to villain in literally a minute. We are taking a 2-goal advantage into the next leg. Nice. Oh, I just couldn't control it. Luca Reichel couldn't control it. Away, Hoffman wins it. Benitez, just keep the ball, lad. Keep the ball, son. It's out for the throw-in. And there's a 3-1 victory going into the second leg. We're going to praise Hoffman. He was good in the air. But I'm sorry, 97% pass complete. You're that bollocks. Maximilian Hoffman. Oh shit, I didn't tell him to rest. God, that would have been disastrous, wouldn't it? Jesus tonight, man. I'd be able to see in the background there the assistant manager's absolutely fucking elated. What do you think, Prince? Happy to be in the second leg? Bless him. He's always sat behind the door. He's a rescue dog. He's got a bit of separation anxiety. Yeah. Whenever I'm recording, he feels the need to. From when I'm working as well, he feels the need to to sit in and around the room. He'll shut the door. He'll become mental, unless the missus is here, but she's out playing netball, so it's just me and the boy. So these are players' contracts that are expiring in the next couple of days. Prokop's on too much for such a little role, and Graga doesn't play. The issue I've got is Hoffman. He's on quite a big wage, and he's good, but I feel like I can get younger for better, so I am going to set him for a release. I'm really sorry. Oh! And does Reiffelton's hammer, and he's not very good. Walk away from him. He's not very good. He is also not very good. Xavi's back. After a whole 0 goals in 12 games, you absolute fraud. I mean, if you're going to get rid of someone and bring in, you scored 5 goals throughout the entire season before we got there. And then we brought in Reichel and Königsdorfer. Reichel scored 7, Königsdorfer scored 9. So, I think I won that one. So they're proposing a few changes for the follow-up game against Graz. They want Prokop out wide, Sievald as a centre-back, Ljubic in CDM, Weissemeyer as the right wing-back, and Beerwagen as the deep-lying playmaker. I think we have to start Offenbacher. I think we've not really got a choice. Same for Ale Benitez. Prokop, I'm not enamoured with. So I think we're just going to go back to what worked. I don't think it needs changing. Let's literally play the same team that we did play. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of attitude to this. Eagle Eye amongst you will have noticed Benitez, Reichel, Königsdorfer, and Lawrence all leave the club tomorrow. If this happens to be the last time they kick a ball in a shirt for SV Ried, I am proud of what they've done in such a short period of time. Probably the best transfer window I've had on Football Manager for a long, long time. Every single one of them has been spot on. Here we go then. The next big game, the biggest game. We're not going to defend more narrowly. We're just going to keep what we were doing. Keep what we were doing. They got Stefan Ilsanker. Jesus. He must be old. They've changed their team up quite a bit, actually. Yeah, they've changed their team up a fair old bit. But we've done our job so far. We're 3-1 up. We've got a lead. 2 goals ahead. I don't know if away goals count. I sincerely hope they do, because it means they've got an awfully big job on their hands. Let's get into it. I think opposition-wise, then, we need to just... I mean, they've made so many changes. We definitely need to keep an eye on Demaku. I think showing Ilsanker onto his weaker foot and pressing him because he is quite slow is probably the thing to do. But other than that, we don't know an awful lot about these ones who are starting. They've made a lot of changes. On they come here on our home soil. Can we pick up the biggest result, the most unlikely result we could have hoped for coming into this save? We might have a chance on the kickoff here, Benitez. Stosic goes back to Hoffman. You be careful, you. Benitez. Königsdorfer. Jeez. Sievald. Offenbacher. Benitez. There's going to be gaps. There's got to be a lot of gaps opening up. I feel as though, Graz are going to be at us as quickly as they can. Get your crossing. Yes! Ivan Ljubic! Oh my God, are we going to Europe? There's no way. Yes, Luca Reichel. Come on, put them to the sword. Go on, lads. Luca Reichel. Swings it. Königsdorfer. It's blocked behind for a corner. Oh my God. Offenbacher. Hoffman's header is taken well, because that was a big header from Maximilian Hoffman. I'm going to stick with it. They've got a free kick, which Sievald gets away. And again, and it's a knock-in at the back post for Doamina. And it's 4-2 on aggregate. 1-1 on the night after 4 minutes. They're going to be pressing us quite high. No, Hoffman. Ooh, someone's listened to the manager. Benitez, that's a run and a half. Get your cross in, boy. Königsdorfer. It's another corner conceded by Maudo. And we did get a good connection on the last one. Scored in the last game. Headed away easily by Lang. Gareth Begovic. Brandon, oh! Claude Makaleli, big tackle. Again, I don't like that it's showing us all these clips of us playing from the back, but they're not really pressing us. I mean, Hoffman's just carried that ball 10-15 yards. It's Königsdorfer. Benitez. Königsdorfer. Dante gets it away. There's a press on there, you know. There's a press on there, and we forced them to kick it long, and Jamie Lawrence will knock that down with ease. Here's Sievald. Nice early delivery. Königsdorfer with a... Jesus, that is close. That is an inch wide, if that. Heart's actually pounding, you know. Benitez, he's having a lot of joy. Königsdorfer, how can he get a delivery in? Reichel, no. Sievald, hold your line, mate. He has done. Offenbacher, Sievald, Reichel. Easy blocked. Getting a lot of shots blocked. But the fact we're getting into the area is quite good. It's another corner which Offenbacher will take. Stosic went off, it's cleared away. Here's Ale Benitez. And it's going to be the end of the highlight. I'm missing Bakeoff for this. The stress levels. Sievald again. Reichel, Offenbacher. There's Jubic. Brandon switches and out to Benitez. Takes a nice touch around the defender. Hangs it off for Reichel. And Siebenhandel is not going to get beat by Reichel again, I don't think. Although, look how many shots we've had. Big XG too. A very, very professional first half. Just fell asleep slightly at the back post on a free kick, but we're doing well after half an hour. Offenbacher's ball. Luca! Reichel! That boy is absolutely sublime. Offenbacher again. Honestly, when I called him Jordan Henderson, that is probably the highest praise I can give that type of player on this game. Just a model professional footballer. He's still a horrible cop-out though. So half time then, and the scores on the night are 2-1. We are 5-2 up on aggregate, and we are cruising this game. I don't like that the bench are complacent because I'm going to have to call on them. They've just brought Zakaria on as well, who absolutely bullied us in the last game, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Offenbacher whips it in again. It's easily taken by Saberhandel. That's shocking from the goalkeeper. Hoffman needs to keep his head, though. Fingers crossed. Keeps his head. Nice. Königsdorfer, Offenbacher, Stosic, Reichel, lovely football. Luca Reichel pulls it back, and the shot is blocked. Wrong pass. Stosic made the run in the middle. That was the ball. Highlights coming thick and fast again as they look to kick it forward. I feel like they're trying to play on Hoffman, but he's definitely playing his own game today. Reichel. Oh my goodness. He's tried to catch the goalkeeper out. Yeah, Hoffman's playing his own game today. I feel like the occasion got to him in the first leg, but I think the goal settled him down. I think the penalty miss definitely calmed his nerves going into this one. It's a shame he's going to be leaving tomorrow, but it is what it is. As they get a throw in now, Dante. Good pressure again. Again, we're not overly pressing them. We're just keeping shape, and there's triggers. We're triggering the press as and when needed, and it's working really well. Here's Sievald. Down the line for Reichel, who's not going to get it. Intercepted by Stosic. Offenbacher, Reichel, Königsdorfer, Reichel. Bit scrappy. A little bit scrappy, but again, winning the ball back as soon as we need to. 17 shots to 6. We're having some game here. There's Reichel. Going to hold it up. Offenbacher. Brandon it. Switches it out wide to Ale Benitez. Stosic. Hoffman. Be careful, you. Yes, that's a ball, you know. And no one in green even attempted to get in behind. And that's a run. Bring them down if need be. It's Sankaria. Oh, he's an absolute. He's got an effort on him, hasn't he? I think we need to do what we did in the last game. Let's drop the tempo down. And let's just do the standard press. And then I think we want to. Do we want to make subs? There's not really anyone again other than Beerwagen. We'll hold it for now. We'll hold out for now, and then if need be, we can drop one of the strikers and bring Beerwagen on. Maybe do the three across the middle again, because that seemed to work quite well. Not really liking that from the goalkeeper either. It's telling me to bring Offerbacher off and bring Beerwagen on, but I can't afford to lose that productivity in the middle. So I think the sub is going to be Königsdorfer. We'll drop Stosic down to a centre mid on support. Beerwagen will be a centre mid on attack, and Reichel can hold the line up on his own. We're going to leave Seewald out. I don't trust Prokop to be able to see the game out in the same way that Seewald would. He's nowhere near as good. And the time is very quickly getting away from us here. I think we make the final sub and we just bring Beermeister on. Beermeister. Let's just waste a bit more time. Get that clock run down. My heart is pounding, honestly. This team, this save. As we've got about a minute of game time left. We fucking done it, you know. Smash it away, Hoffman. He's gone backwards. I love it. We've done it. We've actually done it. Give Daniel Offenbacher a 10-year contract. I am in shock at this team. A team that were disillusioned, hanging out near the bottom of the table. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. We've actually gone and done it. We've just qualified for the Conference League. Where were we when I took over? Oh my god. I mean, that's just not true, is it? It's not going to show me because it does that stupid thing where it splits the bloody league table. I mean, look, when we took over, let's go to the schedule. We took over here, Bannock yeah. So we played these three friendlies. So there's 1, 2, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18 points they were on. This team is absolutely sensational. Right, listen, I'm going to leave it there. That's an hour-long video. That is an hour-long video, and I am absolutely knackered. That is insane. Thank you very much for watching. The Red Bull Project rolls on, and we'll see you all next time for episode 7.